Hi, I'm Kristen Palmer, and I'm joined by William Dean. He is the owner of Flowland. It's located on Morganton Road, and it's right near the ball fields. In fact, right across the street.
Right across the street, yep.
And you may be involved in traditional sports, or your children may be, but skateboarding, this is big, and you guys are the experts in town.
We are, with probably over 35 years combined experience in skateboarding. We have kind of lived the life, I guess you could say.
And a lot of people go on the internet and you know, possibly buy things, and of course we always talk on Star 102.5 about shopping locally, and so don't do that. But there's a couple of other good reasons for doing that as well. If you're getting into skateboarding, you definitely want your children to be safe while doing that, and they go over to the skate park and they want to be fitted and suited up correctly. So tell us a little bit about that.
Right. Well, we with the knowledge that we have, you know, we know how to fit the helmets correctly. We know what the fit should be. You know, if you need a helmet or pads or what have you, we can fit the board to the particular size, because that's important as well. And anytime a child's starting out, you want to make sure they have the right equipment, and that's what we're here for, and we can help with those type of things.
And if you go up to the big box stores and do this kind of thing, you're probably not going to get the help, you're not going to get the fitting, and likely the expertise. It's just going to be a kid working in a store. Right,
right. And being as that we are local and we'd like to, you know, keep the local dollar shop, and we're going to look out for the local customer and try to help out as much as possible, keep you coming back.
And skateboarding is a wholesome and healthy and very good exercise sport and activity for folks.
Yeah, I mean, I know it kept me out of trouble growing up. I mean, it gave me something to do other than what kids, some of the bad choices kids are faced with these days. And you know, if you've got that activity, regardless of whether it's skateboarding or, you know, or some other type of sport, it really does keep you out of trouble.
That's true, and in the summer, fall, winter, or spring, the skate park is open, and we'll talk about that in a couple of minutes. Now let's get to a few of the products you have. I'm looking straight ahead right now at the rainbows, and I have to come shopping here pretty soon to get those for my girls, because they go through 2 or 3 pair a year, and that is the popular foot attire.
Very popular, yeah.
For many kids. Tell us about some of the other shoes that you have and accessories as well.
Well, we have a lot of skateboard shoes, obviously, to outfit the skaters. A lot of the popular brands, Emerica and Etnies, and some that you may have heard of, and some that parents probably haven't heard of, but the kids have. So we like to keep those in stock, and then we even have baby skater shoes, you know, for the up and coming, you know, skaters. So, you know, a lot of stuff like that.
Some of the other neat things that you have in the store as well, William. Incense, your line of incense is enormous.
Right, yeah, we've got, I think, 80 plus and counting. It's still growing every time I get a catalog in my hand, so we're trying to grow that.
And tell us about the clothing, and you know, you have hats, you have jewelry, you have cards, you have books.
Right, we've got kind of an eclectic assortment of items. You know, we've got the women's clothing as well as the skateboarding clothing, and bags and accessories, lots of jewelry. We do like to support the local artists, so we have a lot of consignment jewelry that we have from local artists, and a lot of other house type accent items. I mean, all types of things.
And I'm glad you mentioned the local artists, because there's a lot of that displayed here. And if your child happens to like some colorful, pretty backpacks and purses, or if you're looking for a neat gift, you got all that here.
Right, we do, like I said, an eclectic assortment of items.
And you know, we're Grateful Dead fans and Jimi Hendrix fans, but you know what? Still a lot of those folks around, and you have a lot of T-shirts, and it looks like maybe even some posters and that kind of thing.
Yep, a lot of posters, blankets, like fleece blankets with AC/DC or Bob Marley or something along those lines. Tapestries, we carry a lot of that kind of thing. The Indian tapestries, as well as the rock and roll kind of thing too. A lot of T-shirts, rock and band T-shirts.
Okay, so all kind of unique and all individual. You also have some interesting reading material in the back. Right.
Yep. Kind of alternative press type things. You know, stuff you might not find at Walden Books or a place like that.
And also, if you come in here and might not find exactly what you're looking for, I understand you can order.
Oh, sure. Yeah, and that's especially a big thing with the skateboard. And if we don't have a particular brand, since we are a smaller shop, we deal with the biggest distributor in the country, and they're just a day away. So if we special order something, then it's here within a day or two. So it's really easy and for the kids to find what they're looking for.
Well, if you haven't been into Flowland, of course on Morganton Road across from the ball fields, you need to come on in and check it out. It's a really neat store, and you might find something that you just can't live without if your child doesn't have a sport they're involved with, and you do definitely want to keep them out of trouble. Skateboarding is a good alternative for that. And mentioning the skate park as well, let's get a little bit of an update on that.
Yeah, we're big supporters, big sponsors of the skate park. They just recently moved into a new facility out on Highway 211, the Aberdeen Sports Complex. They're always looking for business sponsors and things along those lines, and so we're a big supporter of that, and just keeping the kids off the streets and into something good.
Well, we appreciate you doing that. The parents appreciate you doing that. It's all at Flowland, and you can come and find out information at the skate park. They have a website as well, don't they?
They do. It's www.skaters4more.org.
And of course, Flowland's phone number?
695-2621.